So, good morning, active traders, and welcome to our Trading Week Ahead broadcast for April Fools, April 1st, 2023. So that's January, February, March, April. That's 4123. Almost 1234, but 4123. Always pay attention to the numbers. So, how you guys doing? Market's been rallying up nice, and we've had some really good days. One thing to pay attention to, and this is a very valid point, is that we often see alternating high versus low volatility days. For example, yesterday was a rock star day, right? We're calling things like TQs on the upside ran all day long. So we've got alternating days that are really tradable combined with days that aren't. And as a rule of thumb, just look at alternating days, right? Often you'll see a big green day or big red day followed by a flat day, followed by another moderately good day. So that's one thing to keep in mind in our current market is we seldom get like three big range days in a row. And you can see that as evidence in the S&P or the Spiders range, the daily chart here. So we've been in an uptrend here for several weeks now. We're getting near resistance. So we finally did break that 4,000 mark in the S&P back on Wednesday. That was the key resistance level the street was looking for. So we'll take a look at the market and our VIX and our stock charts right now. So what's ahead? Well, I would say frequently when the market is up and it looks great in what's been a bear market rallies often get crushed and they go right back down again. That's very likely to occur here too if we see any sign of a bearish candlestick like we saw back here, right? We had a shooting star and that led to a big drop. So we're still in a strong uptrend and we should assume that the market will continue up until we see a reversal candle or we get right near resistance at the 418, 420 level. Okay, so that's one thing to pay attention to in the S&P is we've got good directional run to the upside, but it's, all good things come to an end. And after a big sustained move up, you often get a pullback at least, if not a reversal. So things are looking a little ripe here. Now, I'm not going to swing trade unless we get and stay over that 420 or 4,200 in the S&P because we're getting really close to it. And as we get close to resistance, institutional traders, we tighten up our trail stops, blocking gains from off the lows, and that often leads to a cascading sell, which is, if you're wondering why the markets sell off so soon, it's oftentimes just predicated on kind of a domino effect of institutional traders are selling into resistance. So that's not a smart place to buy. We're getting close to resistance. We may still have a little wiggle room another couple of days, but I'd be cautious the closer we get to 420 is all I'm saying. I do expect a major pullback sometime between here and the 420 if it starts to reach up there. So be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, full steam ahead. We got some really good volatility patterns in the market to go over today. So excited to look at those with you. Our VIX, as you can see, is back down under the 20, right? The VIX lost 20 on Wednesday. So I use 20 to 22 as a volatility band. And if we're under the 20, that means we should have a long bias, right? If we get over the 20, start to get a little bearish. If we get over 22 for 3 days or more, if we get over 22 in the VIX for 3 days or more, then we have a bearish bias. But for now, it's pretty bullish, right? The VIX has been going down, painted red for quite a bit of time. And one thing I wanted to mention too is we like to cover some of these outstanding charts that we've been seeing here lately. Tesla was really strong, right? The other day, it was yesterday. Tesla had a really big run. If you look at the intraday on Tesla, these are the kind of charts that we love in our live room. And I prefer charts that are cheaper, like under $20 or $30 a share. But that pattern is great. We've got a previous day's consolidation, makes a breakout above a whole number and continues to run up. So Tesla was a really big runner yesterday, going from 196 to 207. So it looks good. Hey, Matt, yeah, we'll look at the VIX. Hey, Silver. Hey, how you doing, Nick? Sophie and Polly, sure thing, sir. I'm missing some of these. There's so many scrolling by here. Hey, Silver. Let's see, Sophie and Polly. We got the VIX and we got Oracle. Okay, we'll look at those. So anyway, one quick note is if you're not yet a member of I do have coaching available now. So that's one thing to look at trademastery.com/coach. And I'm just a full hour, almost a full hour, 45 minutes for just like $195. So a real bargain price for coaching. But the main thing I wanted to cover is we got the live room. I still have the sale. I'm running 2 months for what, $375. So pretty good price at trademastery.com/double. So if you'd like to join me and all my traders Monday through Friday, we're there every morning and every afternoon to cover the markets. Be sure to take a look at trademastery.com/double. Get back to charts here. What I want to start by looking at today is not Oracle. Oracle's pretty good though. Nice breakout in Oracle, good call. Let's take a look at our swing trading charts and see what's viable, and then we'll look at day trading charts. So we'll start by looking at the daily. We'll start by looking at some large cap techs. And again, I like to go through the charts relatively quickly because that's how I trade. I like to go through dozens of charts daily, so I don't spend a lot of time doing over analysis. I like to just look at price action and if it's worth trading. Apple is obviously a good chart and obviously probably a good play. So enough said, right? Good above new highs. Facebook, Meta also fairly strong. A lot of the large cap techs are kind of leading the way up. So we'll see if they continue on up as the market rallies. Peloton trying to bounce off the low. Not as good. Disney kind of struggling here. Bitcoin playing Marathon. That was good for day trading. I nailed the call for my members yesterday in Marathon for day trade, right? That's one of our favorites. We like things like Marathon, NEO, NIO, and others in the live room. So Marathon was really good. And we'll look at the day trading charts for that in a second. We already covered Tesla. Had a spectacular run yesterday. You know, here's charts of your guys' choice. Let's take a look at this. EVGO absolutely looks good, right? We've got, what I like is the breakout gap, and we gapped all the way from 580, and now it tagged the 8 before pulling back. So EVGO looks great up at new highs. That's a good chart. ARDX, yeah, it's good too. That's a good, strong, steady uptrend. I like the consistency of that run the last several weeks. So that's also a reasonably good chart. You guys are doing good so far. Wow, even better. I applaud you. So far, we're 3 for 3. All 3 are worth trading, in my humble opinion. They all look good. I take the shot. They all have good breakout patterns, and why not, right? They have good, strong patterns. What I like best about this one is that we have a lot of green, right? The more green, the better. And the more days that are green in a row, the better. So if you have 3 or more green, that's good. If you have 5 or more, that's great. And here we've got 3, 6, 7 green days in a row. So that's really good. And it's right under 10. So it's at a key resistance level. The 10, right? So if it's able to climb over, say 1020, 1030, ALDX looks really good. How about Boston? What's that? BSX. Now, what's the problem with this chart? It is an uptrending chart, which is good, but what's missing from this chart? What's missing from this chart? Anybody? Right, William has it, and Dennis has it. Good. Learning has occurred, and Dennis too. You guys are getting it right. Range is crap, right? The range is no good. So good. I salute you guys. You actually learned. I'm pleased. I'm happy because it can help you, right? So the risk reward is not good enough. There's only, at best you'll get maybe half of the range of a 90-day chart. So I don't know about you, but I don't want to be spending $45 a share to get half of $5. That's only $2 for 40 a share. Nope. So the range is junk. So you guys got it right. So that's disqualified. The trend is fine, but the range, the money isn't good. This one's fine. I like this one. ENVX, that's a good chart. That'll play. We got 3 green candles in a row. Good chart. And this is a pattern that I often speak on at Money Show called an acceleration ramp, where you have a steady, like not 45 degree, like 20, 30 degrees of angle, and then it hockey sticks up. That's an acceleration ramp on high volume, and that's a good breakout pattern in ENVX. Also, if you want to learn how to trade breakouts, be sure to learn from my colleague, Harry Boxer. He's a rock star. I would say Harry's even better than I am with a lot of the charts. He's really, really good. He's the only guy in the world I would say that about. My trader Mick is great too, but Boxer's great. So Harry Boxer's great. I get his book, Profitable Day in Swing Trading. It's classic. So learn from Harry Boxer too. And for candles, learn from my colleague, Steve Nissen at candlecharts.com. And Harry's site is The Tech Trader. TECHtrader.com. Anyway, learn from people who can actually be your friend and well, I should so be your friend, be a helpful resource and can actually help you, right? Okay, let's see. Peloton. I don't like that. It's okay maybe for day trades on strong days, but it's a bounce instead of a breakout. So no, Newmont, a gold play. Gold's been strong lately, but gold's still kind of, it's near mean reversion. If you look at GDX or GLD or some of the other gold instruments or Newmont, gold, nah, better fish to fry out there. Let's see, Pinterest. Oh, that's a terrible chart. So that gets my vote for the worst chart of the day. This is an absolute horrible chart. How in the world did you make money trading this? Maybe if you got lucky, but we don't trade to be lucky. We trade for skill. We trade things that actually work. So things that chop up and down like this are awful. Now, it may go up to 30, sure, but it might go down to 25 too. So no consistency in that chart. It'd be like people you meet at nightclubs or something. It's not very reliable, so not good. How about EWZ? Wow, that chart's even worse. Okay, 2 stinky charts in a row. How about AI? Okay, that'll play. That's good. So I'm relieved. We're back to good chart city. Okay, really big range yesterday. Wow. Yeah, AI ran 20. What was it? 28 to 30, almost 34. So huge run in AI. That's a really good chart. Now, by the way, this one is, how to say, the range in this is spectacular, but it's a little too much range for swing trading, I think, because you're looking at instantly being up or down $4, $5, $6, and that's too much risk in my book. So this would be good for day trading or extremely small size swing trading, but you'd have to be careful with it. That's a rock star chart. That's definitely worth trading. Good chart. How about old BA? Wow, that's the worst chart of the day. Why would anyone trade this? You get $200 a share, so you're paying a lot for no trend. And well, the last week or so, granted, it went up all of $8 for a $200 stock. So the range and the leverage is terrible, and there's no consistency. And in fact, it's probably near an exhaustion area because my professional trading eye says what happened before. So ran about Yatal before dropping. Ran about Yatal. I see a drop in its future. So BA, absolutely one of the worst charts out there. Trading good charts is a lot like finding good employees, to hire in your company. It's hard. Good people are hard to find. Okay, so that one's horrible. How about SWKS? Wow, the range isn't very good. It's in a slow consolidation. You'd more likely get stopped out than make money. And even if you did, it wouldn't be enough for that $100 share price tag. So no. SOUN. It'd be okay for day trading on hot days, but no, not for swing trading. It's not consistent enough. So day trading, yes. Swing trading, no. Oracle. Wow, that's a horrible chart. I mean, yeah, it's going up lately and it's got a nice engulfing pattern, but nah. It's better. I give it a C+, so it's like just okay, not as good as many of the others you guys had. Sophie's good for a pivot because the range is spectacular. So yeah, I want to play. And also because we have a big green candle yesterday, right? Sophie had a nice little run. So Sophie looks good. It looks okay. And probably for day traders, but not for swing traders. So, okay, so that's our short list. And of those, which one is best? I think ALDX is the best. I think that's this one. Yeah. So that's the best chart out there. It's got the most consistency. Again, you're looking for charts that are getting slowly accumulated consistently week after week. Week after week makes new 1 week highs, and day after day, you often get daily highs. So consistency, moving up slowly, steadily, reliably is an important thing, right? Like finding honest people, right? On honest charts that have relatively good range so that the money, the payback, the risk reward numbers make sense, and the directional volatility is strong enough to sustain a trade so that you can hopefully do well with it. Let's see. Hey Pete, how you doing? Yeah, let's see. Can I enable chat to be visible from all? No. Let's see. Hi Ken, how many sessions off 101 is self-sufficient trading? I don't understand the question. Let's see, some other charts here. KC, that's my initials, KC. NVIDIA. A popular chip maker, ALGN. I think, look at that. I want to look at day trading charts here. And AMC, another chip. I think AMC was pretty good lately. Let's take a peek. So we're going to take a look here. Oh no, that was the movie one that had the Amazon buyout rumor or something, and then it spiked up and they said, psych, no, and then it dropped, yeah. AMC, speculative if it gets over the 5.6, a meme stock play, but better charts out there. ALGN, oh, that's a horrible chart. That's just terrible. Paying $300 a share for that, for that sideways chop. That's a great chart. It's expensive as heck, but that's a wonderful chart. NVIDIA's rock star chart, right? That's good. That'll play even with the not as much range as I like. Fall, I guess downplay, or the fact it doesn't have as much range as I like. It's got a great pattern. So NVIDIA is certainly a good chart. Let's see, KC. That's another good one. Yeah, that's good. So you guys have a lot of good charts. So congratulations. So anyway, my time's about done here. We're going to wrap up here soon. I'm not going to sit here and do some long drawn out sales pitch crap or anything. I'm going to take a quick look at some day trading charts for you guys, and then we will wrap up. Thanks for being here. TQs gets my vote for the best chart of the day yesterday, right? Just ran up all freaking day long, right? Good chart. And again, to get coverage of these, I told my members to go long in the morning at 27.20. I give specific entries and specific exits and specific re-entries too. So we started calling it long for our members yesterday at 27.20. And you do the math. Could you made a whole lot of money potentially had you listened to the 27.2 long? Well, one would hope so. Let's see, for the live room. I do have the live room on special still. Trademastery.com/double. You can get 2 months for just $375. So that's over 30 hours of training for 2 months, 30 hours per month each. You get lots of training for a bargain. So do join at trademastery.com/double. You can see lots of testimonials and videos and all kinds of cool stuff. That's the last sales pitch I'm going to do today. I'm a trader. I'm much more a trader than salesman, unlike my competitors. I actually really trade. With 1099 tax return proof, I do quite a few million in volume a year. So sound, great chart for day trading, right? So this one was wonderful for day trading yesterday, right? That was one of the ones we covered. BP had a good open range breakout, kind of went flat for the rest of the day. IMQ is a real rock star too. That was a good one. We called the long starting what? I think the first long was way down at like the 570 or something. And that was a Mick pick, I think. One of our greatest traders, Mick. That was his. I think he called it like 530 or something. He's such a genius. Anyway, it ran all the way to 6.5. So, if you like charts like this, these are ones we like to cover. The marathon was good too. I called the long yesterday for our members at 7.9 right there. So yesterday, if you remember in my live room, again, I call these ahead of time. So before the market opened, I said, grasshoppers, we go long if it gets over 7.9. And boom, faux shizzle. George, tell them what they won. A new SUV. No, I watched too much price tonight. All right, 7.9 ran all the way up to 8.5. Really good runner, right? That was my long call. So do you think that would be helpful if you two could look over my shoulder and get my exact picks of where to go in, where to get out, where to retrade? And answer is, if you have a chart you want me to pull up, I'll pull it up and see if it's worth trading. I'll give you my best shot as to where and how to trade it. This one I called long at 7.30, EVGO. One of my members had mentioned this one, I believe. And, the last cake in, is this worth trading? If so, where? And I pull it up, and if it's worth a shot, we take the shot. So anyways, I wanted to wish you all the very best for a peaceful and happy weekend. I'm going to take off. I've got a lot of work to do. My business has been growing like gangbusters, so I got a lot of customer service and behind the scenes paperwork stuff I got to do. So I'm a one-man band. That's why my prices are so low, because I don't have any employees. I just do insane 60-hour, 80-hour a week work. So you guys take care. Yeah, Peter, yeah, for the float, the only thing that matters for float is volume. Low float stocks are for morons. Don't ever trade low float, highly volatile things that front-running, dishonest chat room operators trade. You have to trade things that have at least 15 or 20,000 shares a minute volume, so you don't have that front running thing that the bad people in chat rooms do. All right, what else? So volume is the main thing. Safety in numbers. So make sure you trade things that are liquid. The other advantage to trading highly liquid instruments like this is you don't have much of a spread. Maybe a penny at most two, but usually a penny spread is great. So if you remember, for those who've been day trading as long as I have, you remember back in the old days, big spreads. Well, now that's gone. So anyway, I wish you the best, and I hope that you do well in your trades. I will see you guys next week, and take care. Trade smart, and join my live room. Try it out. Okay, take care. And I think that's about it. All right. Have a peaceful weekend and make a lot of money out there next week, okay? Do well, and I'll see you next time. Be smart, and let's go get them. Bye for now.